Lego's been around for quite a long time now. For decades, we've made many Lego themes. So I'm going to show you my favorite Lego themes. Right now, it's top 6 Lego themes. Let's go on the countdown. Lego Looney Tunes. To be honest, I actually wanted to put this one on my list just in remember of the movie that's coming out in July 15th. Well, that's when it's coming out in WA. I don't know when it's coming out for you, obviously for you Americans out there. I'm not even sure there's even any Americans even in this channel. Is there? I don't know, but if you're American in this channel, welcome to my channel. Anyways, the reason why I put this one at the start of the list is because I really like Looney Tunes a lot. And yeah, and just seen by the details and the accessories are just comedy. Like seeing there being a pie, like the pie is fun, and the basketball. And to be honest, it's quite rare to find a basketball in Lego sets, or even in CMF series. To be honest, although I do not recommend having there be any basketball players. And the rabbit season is my absolutely favorite accessory in the series. Same for the popcorn of the Roadrunner. That is so dope. That matches perfect with Roadrunner. And especially and look at Porky. He even has his own "That's All Folks" sign. This series is basically one of the best. I kind of wish they actually had their own Lego sets, but personally, I don't know what the kind of Lego sets they would have. Maybe a rabbit season and duck season. One, but then that would require to have these. But then that would require to have, because then that would actually give us a better reason to have Elmer Fudd. Although, then it would mean we can also have an exact replica of Daffy and Bugs in that set as well. But then that wouldn't really. Oh, who am I kidding? This series is by far one of the best in my opinion. But the reason why it's at the bottom is because, well, some characters I wish were in this series, because we only got 12 characters. That's kind of a shame, in my opinion. And lastly, for the last time, why did they take out... We could have had Elmer Fudd. We could have had Elmer Fudd, Pepe Le Pew, or even Yosemite Sam, but instead they gave us Petunia. Really? I'm sorry, I just don't know why. How was she special? She's not even in the movie. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but how could she be in the movie? Is she in the movie? I don't know. Leave your comments down below if you think Petunia was a bad idea of choosing in the set. Oh well, let's move on to the next. Number 5. The Marvel sets. Well, yes, I was a Marvel fan back then until I started watching X-Men movies. But besides that, I really loved the Avengers series and Spider-Man. It was just so well. Like, the characters were so well put in the sets. Until 2020 came when we had ourselves with random... Because it was so well having to see the Spider-Man. I mean, and to be honest, fun fact, Lego Marvel was not always like this. Like, they had 2 years running until they had lost their license to Mega Bloks. But luckily, Lego got that license back. And I am actually thanking them because, well, some Lego sets, some Mega Block sets were good. But then it started getting a lot random, like really random. And although Lego did the same until 2020, like, they actually made Lego mech suits. Like, in 2020, they made these Lego mechs. Like, really, Lego? You're making the Lego mechs again? We didn't like the Lego mechs. Although, after that, oh, at least they made the Daily Bugle again. And to be honest, who doesn't love the Lego Bailey? Who doesn't love this set? It's got a lot of pieces. and seeing it once again is really nice. It's got so many memes and so many characters. This set really, really made a comeback to Lego Marvel, and I really thank them. They even got some new characters in this Lego set. As it's so big and so expensive, I'm actually curious to see how long it would take someone to build this set. Although the question is, would I buy this set? Yes, I would, but I cannot afford it. If I actually had a YouTube budget right now, I would not afford this at all. Oh dear, it's like I don't know, $400. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it contains 25 minifigures. This set, and Lego really did well. But is it better than DC? Well, that's your decision yourself, because I'm still on a hook with Marvel and DC right now after watching some new after watching some Marvel movie. I'm still kind of in a tie right now in my mind. Number 4. Remember in 2007 I wasn't around 2007, but surely you must remember that they had Lego SpongeBob sets. And yes, they were really good. These sets were like so creative, inspired of the show, that I really wanted to get them. And fun fact, this set right here you see, I actually saw in a store when I was 4 years old. And you know what I did? I backed out on buying it. Because before I watched SpongeBob, I did not know anything about SpongeBob when I was 4 years old. Until next year occurred. And then I had a nightmare when I actually wanted to get that set. Because it was the only SpongeBob set I ever saw in my life. And I turned my back on it. And to be honest, if I actually did get this set, I would have been rich. Because this is over. Because most of these SpongeBob sets are over $200 of each set. And I may have, and sure, I may have a few $100 sets already in my collection of Lego sets, but, well, I would just give me the SpongeBob set already. I would rather have that than have my Lego Ninjago sets. Throw the dragon away and give me this set. Honestly, and still today, I may not mean to mention this, but there are still Lego SpongeBob fans showing content of Lego SpongeBob characters still today. From 2012 to now. They're still showing them, I'm not kidding. Like, there's Crazy Films, Lego SpongeBob, even someone called Noah Spongy. Literally, there is so much SpongeBob Lego fans out there that are making content on YouTube. But do I watch them? Well, some I mentioned to you just now, yes. But others, nah. But yeah, I would definitely think this is a great Lego theme. It's just a shame that it had to come to an end. Which most of these series might have been, which most of my Lego themes that I loved might have already been ended a while back. But yeah. Number 3. The Lego Simpsons series. Now this one was really a nice one. Like, as you can see, there was like so much fun through this one. Like, it had so much good. Like, seeing the classic Simpsons series was so good. And it had some fun things and fun sponsors like the Squishy. We got to see our old favorite characters. Plus, we also got to see some new things. Like, sure, there may have been only 2 sets and 2 CMF series of The Simpsons, but so what? At least we got to have some nice characters. Because I really like to see Mr. Burns and Flanders all together in Lego sets. Although, and plus, to be honest with you, if I ever wanted to buy a house, I would want to buy this house. Although, apparently I heard that they actually banned SpongeBob. They actually stopped making the sets. Not because of the whole thing, but because of something to do with the law or something. I don't know. If you want to know, then go ahead and go watch. But if you haven't seen Phantom Strider newest Lego video, go and watch that because that would show a bit more on Lego Simpsons theme. But yeah, even the CMF series has some fun costumes for Bart and yeah. This is a good series. And this house is just so good. Even the inside is nice. It's just a shame that it's like worth about $100. Although it deserves to be $100, I'll tell you that. Or 200.
Number 2.
Oh yeah. Lego Batman movie. I watched it. Sure, it may have showed a bit of action-packed things, but I still loved it. Like, the movie was so... Like, sure, the movie may have been a bit, like, overrated because of how Batman felt like he was being, like, this dark type person. Like, he was, like, acting like not Batman we know. But hey, there's many different kind of Batmans out there, people. So, you can't blame him. But the movie itself was so well good. Like, it showed so much villains, although, and so much costumes. And even the song was so good, but as good as the movie was, even the Lego sets were great. Like, the sets were so good. Like, it came with great minifigures, and even the new Arkham Asylum we got from the Lego Batman movie sets was so good. Like, this is a really nice Arkham Asylum, in my opinion. Not to mention, it also gives us a few brand new characters. Even characters that are so random. I also forgot to mention that there are random characters in this quite a lot. But hey, it's still pretty good. In my opinion, these were pretty good sets. And there was so many villains in the movie. And so many different, which is the same for the sets. Like, if you bought every single Lego Batman movie set, there will be a lot of different kind of villains. Even random villains that you haven't seen anywhere. Like, look at this guy. Remember Kite Man? Nope. But yeah, and to be honest with you, even the Lego Batcave was good. Like it was so well, but like it was so better than the previous one. I remember, in my opinion. Although the thing that I have to put in the downgraded of why it will be in second place is because one that this Batman right here, he is so common. Which is, and to be honest, I don't even care about the new belt. I don't even really care about that belt thing he has around him because I liked it better when they painted the belt on his chest instead of having him actually have a belt. Because it's hard to keep the belt on. Because for me, it's hard to have the Batman even have. Because sometimes whenever I put my legs on the Batman, it's hard to keep it on because sometimes the legs would just fall off out of nowhere. Now this is pretty good because although the costumes for Batman were pretty good, like the Rockstar Batman and the Lobster Batman was kind of funny. That one. I mean, it was literally in the movie he used that costume the most, but not really the most. Like, these characters, and even the villains that I did not even know existed, were in this set. Like, there was the Mime, and there was also the Throne guy. Okay, tell me, do you remember every single character of these names? Yeah. and they even had their own series too, which was really a better one in my opinion. The series 2 was so much better because it had like really good suits. Like it even featured a dolphin. It featured a dolphin and the Clock King and Superman's dad for some reason. I don't know why. Oh wait, that oh yeah, in the movie. And Killer Moth, which was pretty good. And he even featured one of Flash's enemies, I think. Although this guy wasn't even in the movie, so I don't even know why. But honestly, if you ever wanted to get sets like these, if you ever wanted to get a Lego DC set, I would definitely recommend getting the Lego Batman movie sets. Or at least the Batcave, at least, because that one's a really good one. A quick honorable mention, just to make it clear, this is not on the list, the Angry Birds movie sets, but I actually wanted to just put this as an honorable mention because, yes, this is really good sets, but the reason why, but I would definitely put this at my number 7, in my opinion, because the kingdom and the ship. But the reason why is because of well, the two main sets of Piggy Plane Attack and Piggy Car Escape. Those sets were decent. Yeah. And to be honest, I think I put way too many cartoons or comics on the list, so I think we shouldn't really add another video. I don't really think we should add any more slash Comic Con or video game things on the list. Yeah. I mean, I could have also added TMNT Lego sets, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure you guys would actually approve of that series either. So I'm just not gonna bother putting this one on the list. And yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
And for number one best,
Okay, before you dislike the video, hear me out. Lego City has been around from day one to day, well, still is today. I mean, sure, if you're not, I mean, sure, Lego fans themselves would actually approve of this because these are actually pretty classic. Because you gotta go with at least one classic Lego series, right? And I would choose Lego City because it's a big city out there, and Lego always has many ideas of what Lego structures they can make. Like this bus right here, and the car, the characters. It always feels so vibrant of the houses they make. I mean, if we never had cartoons, we just had cities. This is what Lego would just do all their life instead of doing this cartoons and comic themes. I mean, like in Lego City has got just they got police stations through cars to trucks, like things you would want to see like things you would usually see in a city. And they even have some new facial expressions and funny stuff. And plus, did you know there was actually a donut? And plus, there's even a plus, there's also planes in this quite a lot. And not to mention, did you also know that Lego like had their own? Did you know that Lego made a special donut set? Like, really? There's actually a ginormous donut store, and it's made by Lego City. Man, I was hoping Simpsons could do that. And there's also things like carnivals. Like, if you ever went to the city, if you ever went to Legoland, I definitely would recommend they would actually give out lots of Lego City stuff. So, pretty much, in my opinion, Lego City would be probably still as today the best Lego theme ever because if we ever wanted to have new towns or new structures, Lego would just give us Lego City sets once again to get those ideas. And to be honest, I think some people in the universe or our planet will like it are actually thinking of are actually thinking of choosing some of these cars or structures or buildings from Lego City, and they might actually choose one of them out. Like, I would definitely recommend this to buy Lego sets like this. And also, did you know that Lego City has actually got their own running series? If you haven't realized that just now, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for them. I'm pretty proud of them. So if you enjoyed my list, be sure to like and subscribe, and hit that subscribe button if you're new here. So I'll see you all next time, and have a great day, Lego fans. Bye.